Hello again. Once again, we're going to continuing with the potting of all these little puppies. But anytime I'm doing work, whether they're orchids or African violets, I sterilize everything, and because I was cutting on one plant, and that is the one that's going to be cut next, everything gets sterilized. This is just household bleach, full strength, and I don't ever want to think that I might miss one, so they all get sterilized. Now I love my bamboo meat skewers because when you're popping little suckers, little puppies like these into your potting mix, sometimes fat fingers get in the way. And I do not have very delicate little tiny hands. So, needless to say, fat fingers get in the way. So I just push things aside, try not to shove it in on top of my other orchid. So, on the floor is always good. Okay. Half dozen pots. Just give them a little tap because they will settle. I always try and have my potting mix ready to go. And I buy it in bulk. I get it by the cubic meter. Saves a lot of bother when I have to plant up something large. Just go out. I've got a wool pack, which now is down to about half full, and bamboo leaf, we don't need that. And I just scoop up another bucket. None of this running off to the shop to get another small bag of potting mix, because I guarantee I'm going to use them all up. Okay. Now for this, I like to use, I've got a paintbrush handle somewhere. There it is. Absolutely perfect. I just go along, prepare your holes, so when you do put them in, and putting them in a little bit deep won't hurt, because African violets will put out roots further along the stem. So just take it very gently. They're horribly fragile little things. Bamboo meat skewer. Tuck all the little roots in. And you can always tamp it down a little bit with a fat finger. But at least this way, when they go in, and I'll just run along and pop them all in now. And I can tamp them in a minute. Did I count right? Yes, 6. Some of them aren't very big. You can see just the little root hairs. And if you plant them in further down the stem, like a tomato, it won't hurt them at all. I'll just start with a tamping and then finish off with the fat fingers, just to get them in place with minimal stress on the plant. And now the fat fingers, so I can give them a little bit more. And I usually just give them a little bit of a tap to help stabilize it. Now this mix is already reasonably damp, so I'm not going to water them in. As long as there's good contact with the stem and the roots, that damp mix will be quite sufficient. And how did the potting mix get damp? They've been sitting in the driveway and it gets rained on. Now as they grow, I'll start giving them some liquid fertilizer, and I either make it up, this is hanging off here, make it up myself for further on in the summer using chook manure tea bags, big tea bags, or the standard, which might be, where is it? Oh, outside, which is the seaweed extract. So that one's good. They're all ready. That's it for these babies. I'll come back in a little bit, and I think we might do this one. This one really needs repotting. That one will wait, and that's going to take a bit more with all those puppies. Okay, thank you very much.